Welcome back, all you cucks and bucks, to another episode of Marcus Ashley Ruminations. I'm your host, Marcus Ashley, and here, all we do is allow our thoughts to sit and to ruminate, and so we can allow them to mature, and so we can then dissect them and unravel them and find out the mysteries as we get to our thoughts' natural conclusions. I did too much of that intro, but fuck it. I don't know. I'm trying to add more shit. I'll be your underqualified philosophical psychiatrist, and I hope you'll be mine as we travel through our minds and just do some dumb shit every now and then, bro. Say some dumb shit, really. I don't know. I think about incorporating skits. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but think about incorporating skits. But yeah, all we do here is let our thoughts, we lay them bare, and we say, hey, we're gonna say the stupidest things. We're gonna talk about the stupidest things, and we're gonna converse about them. And you're gonna get feedback. It might be feedback saying you should never say that again, or it's gonna be feedback saying you should just probably say that a different way. That's all you gotta do. That's all there is. Anyway, sit back, grab your favorite controlled substance, and let's ruminate. As always, not always, I've only done like 2 episodes, but I got a little zinny manini right here, because I'm tired, man. I'm very tired. School has been whooping me. I've been trying to stay consistent with this, which I've not been, because it started out being, oh, I'll be monthly, and then I was like, you know what, monthly's too long, let's do bi-weekly, and the bi-weekly thing has not worked. I've not done it. I just haven't done it. I was actually wanting to do this episode 6, 4th of July, before 4th of July, get it out for a 4th, or like right after the 4th, so it was a bit, patriotic thing, a little something, but I fell victim to the ATP. No, that's not the, amino acids in your body that, help produce cells. Anxiety to post. I got ATP, y'all. I really was sitting and I was trying to come up with a script for the 4th to, really be centered around where we are as a country, where I think we're gonna end up in a few years if we don't do certain things, if we don't get enlightened and all that stuff. And I just got anxiety around writing it. I couldn't figure it out. It felt forced, it felt cheesy. So I ended up just not doing it, and then now here we are the following week, and I'm like, I feel like I procrastinated. It's something I need to work on. Is just fighting through it, or figuring it out, or just be a better writer. Maybe I'm not reading enough. Maybe I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really not writing enough. I'm really not. I do write jokes. Like, I'm not saying like I don't write enough. Like, I'm just going on stage and just blah, blah, blah. A lot of times I am. But most of the time I'm not. I had one of these busts in my mouth one time, pause. And like just the grain of it. Not nice, but yeah, definitely need to combat that procrastination, that ATP, anxiety to post. I think I should do it this way, because y'all are flipped in my, yeah. Anxiety to post. Anyways. But I do want to talk about some good things, because the clips we got today, a lot of them are from shows that were a couple weeks ago that I did. One was Goofy Palooza, partnered with King Yoshi. We actually got a lot more stuff going on. I have an announcement. I'm not going to talk about it, but the Yoshi crew, we got stuff going on. Shout out to y'all. And then my friend NECA, who I met in Chattanooga when I went up there a while ago. I think that was like episode 2, maybe. That I talked about that, like February. I don't even remember. It was spring break. She had asked me to fill in for a showcase, so I went up there, did about 8-10 minutes. I had 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I only did like 9, because I only had a confident 9 minutes. I was feeling so good. I was like, I gotta get out of here, man. It's time to go. But yeah, I do just want to talk about the goals that I've hit because I don't know if I've ever. No, I did go through them. I'll find the episode. I'll insert it here. I don't know, flashback maybe. Where I talk about a couple yearly goals and 5-year goals that I've had set in comedy that I want to make sure that I hit. And for the 2025 goals, I've stayed consistent with a lot of them, 2 to 3 mics a week. Connect with comics out of state. I've done that. Met some people out in North Carolina, which I will be going out there soon. More on that. Don't talk about it too much. Perfect a 10-minute set routine. We're 6 months through the year, and I've realized I've neglected that one. I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, I can if I focus on it now, but just haven't done it yet. So, so far we're 2 for 4. Or sorry, I didn't even mention the first one, which is kill a room. I don't feel like I've killed a room. I don't even think you can say that you've killed a room. I think you have to almost earn saying you've killed a room. So I do think the set I did out in Chattanooga was one of my best ones so far, but I would not say that I killed. Excuse me. Identify people to tour with in and outside of Atlanta. That one I'm also figuring out, but I don't even know what that means as a goal. Like, does that just mean find who they are, or like connect with them and let them know that I'm interested in collaborating with them? I don't know. I should elaborate on that more. Get over 500 followers on Instagram. We're at 200 almost. So thank you for all the 188 people who follow me on Instagram. Appreciate it. And then establish a home base. Those are all my 1-year goals, and I've hit maybe 3 of them. I don't hate that, But also for the 5-year goals, I did have get paid to do comedy, and I did get paid by the 2 shows I mentioned, Goofy Palooza and Necklace Show. I forgot the name of it, but I'll probably add like the picture of the promotion stuff just so she's getting her fair shout out there. But yeah, so I feel good about that. One of my 5-year goals I've already hit. The other ones were perfect 2 30-minute sets. I've realized how much that is. I set that goal and I realized how much that is. That's a lot. Be working on a special. Have a consistent 1,000 views a week on social media / YouTube. Open up for local comics. And like I said, get paid. So we hit one of those. That's 1 out of, what is that, 5? It's 1 out of 5. It's good shit. We take small wins. We take wins wherever we can get them. You know what I'm saying? Awkward silence now. I'm resetting. I had to make sure I had all my notes here. I do be planning out what I do. Not really, but a little bit. But alright, we're gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna do no more talking, no more chit chatting. We're gonna get right back to it. It's your favorite set. Oh my gosh, I gotta put the dreads back. It's your favorite section. Film room with Coach A. Coach A. I was gonna say Coach Brown because that's what I would actually be called if I was a coach. I've never addressed myself using my middle name, so kind of, that's what this is a rolling chair on carpet. This is such a smart idea, intelligent right here. I'm still working on addressing myself by my middle name. But yes, I'm doing it the wrong way. Film room with Coach A. And like I said, we got a couple clips I'm kind of excited to go over, honestly, because I haven't really looked at them at all, actually. I think these 2 sets, I don't think I actually looked at them when after I did the set. I don't think I ever went back. I don't know why. That's an important thing to just do always. Is just review your clips, whether it's like audio, whether it's video, however you can do it. Review your clips. Um, for some reason, it's not showing up. Okay. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. And we back. And we back. And we back. And we back. All right. Sorry. All right. I got it working now. I've learned the cord that came with the camera, the body cam camera, does not do file transferring. I don't know why. It's good to know. But we'll get the video up here. We can review some clips, y'all. So I actually also forgot. I also did a set at Alley Stage. So I also want to go over that clip too. I kind of want to stagger the podcast. So I want to be more consistent. I want to either stick to bi-weekly, 14 days, or weekly. I want one episode to be mostly centered around comedy, just reviewing clips, talking about it, jokes and all that stuff. And then I want another one to kind of be more about social and like political commentary, more about where we are progressing ourselves through reading, music, whatever it may be. So that's kind of the vibe. Like this podcast, this episode, it's gonna be full comedy. Just letting y'all know. But showing this real quick because this is the backstage at Alley Stage. It's just like that's the whole green room. Technically, there's like a back area through this wall right here, but I'm not gonna find a clip. But yeah, here we go. I gotta stop putting A when I sign up. It's just Marcus Brown. I keep putting Marcus A. Brown.
How we doing? We almost done, man. We almost done.
I went like basically last, so.
How's it going, Alley Stage? Make some noise for y'all. Listen, I know your asses are numb.
So there's 1, 2, and then there's a small group right here. There's 2 older people, and then I think the one went left, but there's another person here. There's 2 people here, couple comics in the back, and then there's a whole like party in the very far right. There's like 6, 7 of them. You can't see. It's kind of dark, but yeah.
Second. It's getting really hard for me to say no to gay people.
Oh, and this is one great thing. I know I'm talking. This is one great thing about Alley Stage. There's a timer right here. I'm at 4:48. I do like that I can see how much time that I have left instead of just either waiting for a light or like social or like your brain just kind of adjusting. Like, yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. So
they asked me out, and it's not because I'm gay. It's because I'm broke, and I feel like if women can get free meals out of guys, why can't I? You know what I mean? Did you pay to be here? Did you pay to be here? Okay, so y'all are making a financially literate move, is what it sounded like. I need to do the same thing, right? I'm walking through the mall. This Dominican guy, he's gonna catcall me, right? Hindsight, he might have not have been Dominican. He just said Poppy 3 times, so I'm assuming that's enough cues for me. I'm like, bro, what you want? He's like, hey, you trying to go out sometime? I'm like, no, respectfully, I don't swim that way. It's cool if you do. I don't. And as I'm walking away, he's like, well, what about Bruce Chris? I said, Bruce Chris. I said, like the steakhouse, not your gay uncle that converted you, like the $120 steak spot. I'm like, okay, hold on. So we got to negotiate now. Because I've never taken myself out for a $120 steak, so I'm thinking, what am I willing? All I'm saying is someone tonight, look, all I'm saying is somebody tonight, some guy, is going to go out, going to try to pick up a girl, going to try to take her home. He's going to fail. He's going to try 10 times, fail. He's going to go home. He's going to turn the TV on, so his roommate's going to hear him beat off. He's going to jack off. He's going to be laying on his bed and come on his hand just disgusted with himself. If I'm going to get cum on my hand, doesn't a $120 steak not sound like a rational, for just this? That's not a lot of work under the table.
You can't see, but I'm doing a little, like I'm holding the mic and I'm doing a little hand action. Yeah.
That's just me. I'm single. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know why. It's not like I bring women to open mics or anything. I've never done that for a first date. Brought a woman to an open mic. But my therapist says I should figure out why I told my ex I was gonna kill myself if we ever broke up before I get into another relationship. And I was like, you're not listening, bitch, because I told you why. I'm gonna look at you, because you're the only person I can actually relate with. I don't know what else about it. I can't even see you, right? Look, your girl go out, right? You tell her, hey, you do whatever you want, just be respectful of us. You go out, she go out, and then you see a video of her twerking, she having fun, you don't care. But then you see this monkey gorilla hand with an Apple Watch smacking on that shit. You gonna feel a type of way, you know what I mean? So she gonna come back, she's gonna play it off like nothing happened. Just say, I didn't know, I don't know. You're not gonna tell me you're gonna kill yourself? Like, I'm just saying, is that not a valid time? Like, you're playing with my boundaries, my emotions, all that. I need to just put a little fear in you so you don't leave. Exactly.
This is low-key, like, hurting a little bit, because I'm realizing I know myself, like, I love the timer. I really do. But the timer low-key keeps panicking me, because in my head, I know a couple of my jokes, but I don't know how long they are yet. Pause. I haven't figured out, like, exactly the end point of all my jokes, like all the ones that I know, like, from the top of my head. So
y'all never been in a situation like that, have you? No?
I promise you, there's a whole group back there. You cannot see them. It's so dark, but
have you ever? What's the worst thing a person's ever said to you, the significant other or a date has ever said to you that was like, I can't leave this person just yet? Worst thing, scared you? Nothing. Y'all are boring. Anyways, moving on from that. How long y'all been together? I'm gonna pick on y'all for a little bit. 5 years. Okay. So you done took the rubber out. You kiss it in the mouth now, right? Okay. I fuck with that.
I'm about to do a joke that I swear worked at multiple different places. Maybe I'm doing it differently, so it's not working. I don't know, but I do it here, and it hurts to do it because there's.
Like him, man. Nobody fucks with condoms. I'm sorry. It's like who? I think that's like a Nazi like contraption. There's no good person was like, let's just slap a sheath on the only part of your body that's hyper stimulated. Doesn't that sound ridiculous? Sounds ridiculous to me, right? So I have a method, right? I've got a method to get around this. Buy your condom small. You don't even need this because y'all are good, but I'm just saying, anything goes south, you gotta start over again. Buy your condom small. I'm about to tell you why. You gotta trust that you got good dick, okay? It's Pride Month, I can say that. Don't think about it. Don't say pause, it's fine. You gotta trust you got good dick, all right? Give her that 65%. You gotta hope that's good enough for her to love it. Once you start giving that 70, that condom will break it. You're gonna feel it, and then you're gonna back out like respectful man. You're like, whoa, the condom broke. You gotta stop. You know, I can't keep going. You know.
That's shit. 5-minute loops. Ain't that the best?
Gotta stop. I'm sorry. She gonna look back at you and be like, boy, why are you playing? And you'll be like, really? Like, I didn't plan this whole thing, so surprised. Like, oh, really? Man, this is my life. That one did so much better somewhere else. Anyways, I'm gonna go cry in my car now, because that's all I had, and that clock's at 0. Anyways, give it up for your host. Please very much. Eddie!
Silence. Nothing. They said, we not fucking with that one. That would hurt. I like that joke too. I think that's a really good joke. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I gotta figure out a better punchline, some zinger. Maybe like the middle I kind of messed up. Like I kind of trailed my voice a little bit. So definitely something to work on. But this is the fun one. My good friend NECA called me out. She said, look, you gotta come to chat. I said, what for? She said, a show. I said, say less. You had me at chat. I don't know. You know what's funny? So in Georgia, there's Chattahoochee. There's the Chattahoochee River. It's an area, places called Chattahoochee. There's a college called Chattahoochee Technical College. We just call it Chat Tech. For whatever reason, when I started going to Chattanooga, I started calling Chattanooga Chat. And everyone in Chattanooga is like, please stop calling it that. Like, we don't call it that. It's like calling Atlanta like Lana. Like if you just said Atlanta, it's like no one here calls it that. We at least say the A. We don't say the T. We at least say the Atlanta. But anyways, this was a fun little set. But yeah, start.
Doing a guest spot for us tonight is a good friend of mine we just met a couple months ago. But man, this is so funny. Coming from Atlanta, we have Marcus Brown.
How we doing? Hi guys. I'll just say it now. This is the most people I've performed in front of, so thank you all for being here. Give a round of applause for yourself, please. And give a round of applause for the DJ, because he is sitting here. I saw him white sweat, and he's not even moving. That's how packed out y'all done got this bitch. That's awesome. This is amazing right here, you know? You know what else is amazing? Eating ass sometimes. It happens, you know. Accidentally sometimes you go to a girl's crib and she's like, I want you to put your tongue on me, but I'm on my period. And you're like, oh no. I haven't trained so many years for this. You know what I mean? But sometimes you go back there, you be ready to eat some butt. That was gross, I'm sorry. It is what it is. You go back there ready, split the cheeks. You know, you fucking with a black girl, you know, she don't put the lotion on. You get some booty dust. You get some clouds in the air, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just take that shit. You gotta take, you gotta be Tony Montana before you gunning out all them boys in the you said you gotta just. You wanna mess with me? Let me show you my little friend, and then you show them your ED. That's what you do. That's what you do, y'all. You know what I mean? Oh my.
I don't really get that loud on stage. I don't know why. I decided to do it then. But the energy was just, I was just feeling it. I was like, fuck it, we getting loud.
I got called into HR. I was thinking I wasn't, listen, that's not the funny part. Hold on, let me get there. I was thinking I wasn't gonna be a good comedian because I was bombing a lot. I was having some bad sets, and then I told a joke at work, and I got called into HR, and I'm like, I'm gonna be great. Don't even worry about it. I'm good. I'm just mad about what I got called into HR for, because I got called in for a fat man joke. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even like I called him fat. What happened was we had a company lunch, as you do. We're family. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting down eating ribs, and one of my coaches.
I thought that was a funny line. Someone laughed at that at different, but I thought the "we're family" line, like for dinner, was like funny.
He gets a bag of chips at the start of the meeting. I say, cool. I don't even notice it. I see him get a second bag of chips. I'm like, okay, cool. He got a second bag of chips. He likes chips. It don't matter. By the third bag of chips, I just felt like it would have been funny to go up to him and be like, hey, you sure you need those third bag of chips? I just walked off. I just like left him with that. I was just like, okay. I didn't think this was going to be a whole hullabaloo, and I had to hop on a Zoom meeting with HR saying so we hear from the other guys at work, you're somewhat of a comedian, and I'm like, well, hold on, what joke? Look, I just met all y'all. Y'all just heard me talking about eating ass. Like, I gotta know which joke we're talking about right now before I just admit, yes, I'm a comedian. So I denied that shit. Denied it like Paul 3 times. I said, no. No, it was Peter. I fucked it up. See, you know what? Only the black people are mad. You see that? Y'all didn't even notice. Over here. Y'all didn't never be. You said Paul, Peter, Providence. I don't know. Just running with it. You know what I mean? Y'all are so nice out here. Just by the way, I gotta point this out. I just gotta say, obviously with the hat, I'm a Georgia fan. Anyone can go to this? Thank you. All right, let's go.
So I was wearing my UGA 2021 National Championship hat. We should have had 3. about to storm.
And y'all can't beat us. Anyways, it's all, I get racism now because I came up here for a few days when I met NECA, and I know her name makes y'all scared. I just know. Jesus Christ. There's two N's in her name. I thought it was NECA. It's just NECA. Yeah, just say the host when you like her. You know, But I came with her for the first time, and I thought I had a racist perspective about Tennessee people. I'm thinking y'all are dumb like the university kids. I'm like, oh, y'all are just y'all are nice. Y'all are cool. I fuck with y'all. I'm like, damn. Maybe we shouldn't bomb the fuck out of the Middle East. I'm thinking that now. Like, I'm getting it. It's coming to me. You know. You know, we got a lot of, make some noise if you're an English speaker. Do you speak English in here? Make some noise. Yeah, go ahead. I'd be very concerned if no noise was made. I learned that English makes you racist. Did you know English makes you racist?
So I asked the fat dude, "Does English make you racist?" His response was so funny. 5-minute loops, love them.
You know.
He said checks out.
It makes it racist because my teacher teaching us geography when she was going through the whole set, she made a nice little song, a little rhyme to go with the Middle East. She said, look, starting from left to right, she said, look, I ran from Syria and tripped on Iraq. Y'all know it's Iran, y'all. It's not Iran, it's Iran. But I found out Muslims, it's Muslim. You're supposed to put a little woof on it, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that. English makes you racist. Fix yourself. Learn Spanish or something. You can be sexist. You apply a femininity or masculinity to every object. That's so much better. Do that. Trust me. I'm telling you.
Shout out to the old dude in the front. He was great. Like NECA made a joke and was like, "Are you here with the ancestors?" Because he had like 3 seats next to him just empty. I think people were just afraid to sit in the front, but he was great.
I am looking at my notes because I'm not a professional. I've got my hand in my pocket. I'm
gonna be honest with you. At this point, I'm getting winded. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I'm tired. I'm like, I done worked through a bunch of natural shit in my head. I don't want to have my phone in my hand. This is a real fucking show here. You see all these people here. This is a real, like this, just on this side of the room, it's probably about right here. It's probably about 15 people right here. So I was like, I'm not trying to have my phone in my hand. But I also didn't want to not address it. So
I'm telling you. I am looking at my notes because I'm not a professional. I've got my hand in my pocket. I'm not a professional at all. But one thing I'm super excited about is the advancement of AI. Because I don't know, anyone here use Kick before? Or no one here use Kick before? Use Kick? I just know my dick's on the internet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it. If you use Kick, you know what happened on Kick. You know the private rooms. My dick is out there, and I just can't wait until 10 years down the line, I'm rich, famous, selling out arenas, and they're like, your dick's on the internet. I'm like, that's AI. I'm not even gonna be worried. I'm gonna go to like, are you sure? Put it into ChatGPT. Let it see what it tells you. Let it see what it fucking tells you, okay? I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I really like, shout out, actually, real quick, we have a birthday in the room. Can we give a round of applause for the birthday?
You can't see it because the camera's shaky as hell and not the best quality, but she, like, the moment I'm like, we have a birthday in the room, it's this lady right here, I forgot her name, but in the dress, it was her birthday. She offered a lot of people cake. She had offered me cake, and it just came to me while I was about to do this joke, but she was like, shaking her head.
It's too late! Give a round of applause. I had to give you a shout out. I'm sorry. You gave me cake earlier. No, that's not a euphemism. She literally has a cake here. You can just ask her. But I really like fucking with older women. Because y'all are just, sorry to this beautiful group over here, but y'all just ain't as fun. You know what I mean? It's not as fun. I like buying flowers, right? So let's say me and you just went out, right? And I pick you up, we go to the movies, and I buy you flowers. You gonna look at me and be like, oh, I don't have any vases. And now we're spending 10, 15 minutes cutting 24 roses into 6 different vases. We done missed the previews. Give me my 30 and over. Give me my 30 and over. We have vases on deck. I ain't fucking with you young, beautiful women. I'm just not. I'm just hearts out to y'all. But, you know. Thank you so much for giving me the time to be up here. Give it up for your hosts and the niggas. And keep coming out, please.
Mike full of titty. I'm sorry. It's only because the camera's on my chest. I always said that.
You know what? I think we're having a lot of fun.
So yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to say I killed. I don't think that set was a kill. I'm looking at my phone. I'm addressing. I'm looking at my phone. I'm saying a lot. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going next. You can tell these are new ideas and jokes. You can tell I'm new. So I don't want to say I killed. But that AI joke, keeping that one in the back burner, keeping that one tucked up, that was a good one. Last body cam clip I want to look at here real quick is Goofy Palooza. And this was honestly about, I kind of want to say similar amount of people. Which clip was it? Oh, it was this one. I like similar amount of people, about 40, 30 people. This one was a much different environment. This was at Atlantucky. It's a brewery. This had a bunch of people just chiefing. A lot of these niggas is high. They got drink. They got whole turps and all that other stuff. So I didn't realize how much attention I had to grab from people. So I feel like I should have opened up with a different joke, but you know, we'll see it.
Y'all clearly too fucked up, because that was a horrible way to introduce me on the stage. Come on, can you give a round of applause real quick? Come on. Shout out Lovely. Shout out. This literally was the day after the previous set, so I'm even using the same technique to try to get people up. Like, I'm, you know. We put all of this together. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Where my ass eaters at? Where my ass eaters at? Let's be honest real quick. I know you eat ass, brother. I know you have one glove on and a kunai on your belt. You eat ass. Listen. Sometimes that's it. Oh my God, I thought it was a bomb for a second. Sometimes you be going back on a girl, you go get some ass. She don't put lotion, you know, all the way in the ass crack. You're gonna split that shit. It's gonna be a cloud of coke stuff. It's gonna take that like a man. Clearly you don't know, but I'm just telling you, shit might happen. You gotta prepare for it. You just gotta take it in the face, you know. You got a Tony Montana. You just gotta let it go, you know what I mean? I was having, you know, I was thinking I was gonna be a really bad comedian because I was having a bunch of sets. I was just bombing. And then I went to work and I told a joke that bombed. And I got called into HR and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna be great. It's all good. I'm kind of mad when I got called into HR for though. It's for a fat man joke, right? Look, you already know you get some jokes all the time. And you just gotta, what you gonna do about it, right? I didn't even call him fat. Peep this, right? We got a company lunch, okay? They gonna bring in little shitty-ass pulled pork sandwiches. We're family. We're gonna eat them together. I see my boy Daniel. He grabbed a bag of chips. I ain't saying nothing about it. Time goes on. He grabbed another bag of chips.
I just want you to know, to any of my coworkers that might see this, it wasn't Daniel. I just want to throw that out there. Just the name that I had to use. I just used the first name that came to my head.
I ain't said nothing.
Sorry, Daniel.
Third bag of chips, I gotta say something about it, right? So all I said, I just walked up next to him. I said, hey, bro, you sure you needed those third bag of chips? And I just walked away. I was leaving with that. Clearly, that was too much. I get called into HR, and they're like, hey, so we hear from the guys you're a comedian. And I'm like, no, wait, hold on. I can't just say I'm a comedian, what a joke. Y'all just heard me just talk about eating ass. I can't just admit I'm a comedian at work. That's crazy talk. I should report somebody else though. Because so peep this, I caught a stray at work, right? Because DEI had went away, they started hiring a bunch of white folks, right? Co-worker, black dudes, me, 5 Negroes were congregating, right? Nigga gonna be like, hey, what was that one dude's name? I can't remember him. All the white dudes, they got the same haircut. As a joke, I'm like, hey bro, that's kind of racist. He's like, no, it's not. Just peep this. I've got waves. Orion's got braids. You got 6 dreads on your head. And I'm like, hold on, whoa, when did this turn about me? I thought we was talking about the crackers and how they taking over. Why are we talking about me right now, okay? I've got one joke that I really like about having sex with studs. Anybody else like having sex with studs out here? Come on, stop it!
Hold on, I just peeped. Hold on, peep Shawty who's dressed like Raven. She's part of the Yoshi crew. I forgot her
having
name.
sex with studs. Anybody else like having sex with studs out here? Come on.
He does. I was like, what? Why?
Stop it!
Why are you throwing under the bus like that?
Stop it! I know y'all's favorite candy growing up was Mystery Airheads. You want to take the rap knob and see what the fuck you're working with, okay? You look monopoly. Thank you. I'm just saying, right? But I hate telling this joke. I tell this joke in front of white people. They think I'm gay. Because studs to white people is a muscular white dude. So they think I like fucking muscular white dudes. And when I tell this joke in front of black people, y'all think I like fucking with women who cosplay as boys. You see how I don't win? You see how I don't win here? But I caught committed from a stud. We're gonna fast forward a little bit because I took so long to set that up. Yeah. It was a crazy time for me. I thought it was horrible. Honestly, I thought chlamydia was gonna be the end of it. I thought I was gonna have to kill this bitch. It's like a misdemeanor, honestly. Like, real shit, I'm just saying. Like, if you ever get it, first date, if you're a felon, you should tell that on the first date. You got a misdemeanor, you got some parking tickets, that's fine. That's chlamydia, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all get that shit, because y'all gonna be okay. Just take antibiotics, 2 weeks, you're straight. That's it, you know? But that's my time. I'm gonna go very back. Love you. Thank you so much. And make some noise. Come on, make some noise. I know you're fucking high. Come on.
Forever be dying at the shit I'm saying. And he always says the same thing. He always be saying, when you figure it out, you can be good. And I'm like, figure what out? Just tell me what I need to figure out and I'll do it. Like, just tell me what it is. I mean, maybe it's something that comes with experience, probably. But it's funny seeing them cheese when I'm like, fuck it, before I could get this mic. Oh man, that shit hurts a little bit. It does hurt a little bit. Oof. We good. All right, we're gonna take a little break here, y'all. We're gonna listen to Business Brown. He's gonna break down some Amway, and then we're gonna get right back to more of the clips, to more of the sets, to more of talking about how I'm operating in this freaking, I don't even want to call it a cesspool. That seems disrespectful. It's not a cesspool. But I don't know what I'm even saying. I don't know. I'm going to turn to Business Brown. He's going to give y'all some announcements on some shows coming up soon. He's going to break down some Amway products for y'all. So I'll see y'all in just a minute. We're going to take another break. Whew. All right. And we back. Did have some technical difficulties. I can speak. I know English. Let me stop. I was going to say racist because that was a callback to the joke earlier because I speak English. I'm not racist. I love only the best races. But yeah, this next clip is from open mic that is no longer. The host Murray, he's in the frame right now. He's trying to get started up at some other places, but right now it's discontinued. This was my second time here or third time here, I believe. And I really liked it. It's an outdoor mic. It's right next to a park. I believe I reviewed a clip from this before, so should be familiar with it. But yeah. I wanted to take a minute because this is a 10-minute set, and then we're gonna go to some other sets. So.
How we doing? Are we having fun?
Yeah.
No? Wow, that's fun. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I got taken advantage of last night. Sorry, that sounds bad. My bad. I have a very fun, spontaneous nature, and my friend took advantage of that because I told him, I said, you could take some shrooms at 12 o'clock because I got a mic at 8. I said, shrooms gonna last about 3-4 hours. I take it at 12. I can sober up, take a nap, go to mic, I'll be good. So I woke up at 4. He said, man, Marcus, I'm sorry. I know we can't take the shrooms today. You got the mic. I don't want to fuck you up. I'm like, bro, let's just get fucked up. Let's cut the foreplay. We were going to do this regardless, okay? Anyone here know what a DDD is? No? No, DDD. It's designated drunk driving, which I'm really good at. It's not... It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Yeah, it's quite literally you should not be doing this. But since I got to college, I'm just really fucking good at it because I got an SUV and I'm the token black with all the frat boys. So that's just what happens. You get paid. You can charge double what Uber does. So go for it. What's that cigar you got, bro? It smells good. What brand is it?
And now I'm just talking because so this mic, I knew this is again the second, third time coming out. I knew it was gonna be all comics. I didn't really have too much planned. I had like probably 3 jokes planned. But yeah, shout out to Murray for giving you 10 minutes because 10, 15 minutes. Ferg used to give people 10 minutes a lot, and then more comics. So it's but like on a Laughing Library when it was like not when but like. A few times I'd go, it'd be like 5 comics. Everyone gets like 10, 15 minutes. And that's really good. So you learn how long 10, 15 minutes is, so you can figure out how constructed you need to be for 10, 15 minutes. So.
It reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. That's a side tangent, though. Side tangent, not bad. It's getting harder for me to say no to gay guys when they ask me out on the street. Not because I'm gay. That's not why. It's just because I'm broke. And I feel like if women can get free meals out of guys, why can't I? Because I'm walking through the mall and this dude, he stops me, Dominican dude. He's like, hey, Poppy. He might not have been Dominican, but he said Poppy 3 times, so I assume. And I was like, what you want, bro? He's like, hey, come over here. I'm like, what you want? He's like, hey, you trying to go out sometime? I'm like, no, I don't swing that way respectfully. If you do, it's cool. I don't. And as I start to walk away, he's like, so what about Bruce Chris? I said, Bruce Chris. Like your steakhouse? Like this ain't your gay uncle or nothing? Like I'm just saying I considered a hand job for $120 steak. That's all I'm saying. A lot of guys go out trying to get girls. They end up going home and getting cum on their hands. I'm getting cum on my hands and a steak. That's what I'm saying. I got gum on the bottom of my shoe, and I thought I could ignore it because I thought if I walked around enough, it'd fall off, but it's still on the bottom of my fucking shoe.
It was there.
And I like these shoes. That's really depressing. Do you want to trade shoes real quick? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's there. It's there.
I literally threw it at his foot and it hit him.
I can't focus. You gave me the wrong foot.
Shoe.
I can't focus. Yeah, that's my fault. I can't focus if there's some shit about my foot. I feel like you can get away with certain things, right? Like, I'm not saying you can't fuck a ladyboy. I'm just saying maybe you can get your ass ate. I feel like maybe that's not the gayest thing you can do with a ladyboy, right? It's kind of like domestic violence. You can never hit a woman. But can we say we can maybe swing on them? Like, is that like, hey, bro, you walking right there. Oh, okay, he's not even paying attention. Anyways, I tried. Anyways, just imagine, right? You get in an altercation. There's a dude a little bit bigger than you, and you yelling at him, right? And instead of telling him shut up, right? All he does is just swing and he just cracks the wind by your ear. That would get me to shut the fuck up. I'm not saying we hit women. I'm just saying we swing on them. It's like I think you could do that with kids too. Like, don't beat your kids. Just instill the fear in them. It's like I'm not saying we can train them for war with like school shootings, but maybe if you could just pop some fireworks outside, that like they're like recess, maybe that might get them, like they're already in a field, they're already running in a field, they're basically in a trench. We did it. We did trench warfare like 80 years ago. Ain't that crazy? 80 years, like cause we did it kind of in between Vietnam and World War II. Crazy stuff.
Trench warfare was World War I. That's 120 years.
I thought we did some of it in World War II. I don't know. No, you know what that was? The last cavalry charge was in World War II. On a Japanese island. I don't remember all the context about it, but yeah, sounds right. I've been waking up musty. Do y'all wake up musty? I think I'm at the age where I gotta start wearing deodorant to sleep. That doesn't even make sense. I'm not doing shit in my sleep. Like, either I'm getting raped or in my dream I'm running a marathon, because I wake up too musty. Like, it's like batteries. You know, like it's like off, it's like pH off pussy. It's like, that's what I wake up.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, fuck did I dip myself in? I like going to work with these bands actually, because I got this from a club. I like stacking them, and I'll go to work and I'll just like, I'll put my glasses on, I'll get a cup of coffee, and I'll just stand in the corner like this, just so they'll think I'm hungover, which I am, but they'll think it, so they'll want to investigate, but I'm too good at hiding it, so they'll never figure it out. You know, for context, I forgot to ask you about this. I work at a car dealership, so all I do is drive cars all day. I basically get paid to commit DUIs for 7 hours. So, I'd say I got a pretty cool job.
This is so hard. 10 minutes is so hard. Like, I realize when you have nothing planned, 10 minutes is so hard.
You know, comedy and being a college student is probably the only two things you can be an alcoholic. And if you tell people you're doing it, they're proud of you. Like, hey, I'm getting my master's, go ahead. It's like, I'm getting blitzed. You know how many times I got drunk Monday in math class with a cookout cup? That's sad. But my mom is proud of me getting this bachelor's degree next year, so I'll take it. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, guys? That's us comedians. We're lowering the cost of living around here. These people hate us. I know these people fucking hate us. I just know.
I just had to address the fact that we're outside, bro, because there was some comedian, I forgot his name, but he was, I think I told this before, he was telling jokes about like abducting kids, and there literally were kids passing by, and it was just like, oh god.
What's the weirdest? I don't know. What's the weirdest topic I can pull out of my ass here? Because I don't have 10 minutes of jokes. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I tried a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff did not work. I really did. This is me just fumbling.
I hate head. Do you hate head? I hate head. Head to me is overrated. But I figured out how to make it fun. Is you just role play as a dentist. Right? So what you do is you just play in their mouth and just ask them questions they can't obviously answer you. Right? And then you take them out and you give them 5 seconds to answer. You're like, all right, back to it. That was cute. I like that. Thank you.
You gotta stand in it sometimes.
Shit. What is this one? Okay. I forgot. Oh my god. If my phone is broken when I turn around, I'm gonna need a raise. That was really depressing, what I just did. Murray, why did you give us that? God.
You'll leave the time for it.
Huh?
You'll leave more minutes for it.
Yeah, I think I will, because I have nothing else to do right now, and this is getting embarrassing. So, you think so? And then also body stuff, so. I don't know if y'all know what gaydar is, but yeah, I think I will, because I have nothing else to do right now.
I forgot that.
This is getting embarrassing. So, you think so?
He was saying I got one more in me.
All right.
Yeah!
So I'm not. I don't know if y'all know what gaydar is, but my gaydar is broken. absolutely fucking shocked. No, like, it's not Portland North at all. And sometimes when I go to the bar, because I'm just a nice, talkative guy, I'm a little cute. I like to think so. So people just buy me stuff. Women buy me stuff, but men also buy me stuff. So it was one time I went to the bar. I was at the Battery, and it was one night they had like an amateur UFC ring going on. You know, the women just beating on each other. I was like, oh, let's go. Because I can't do it, but they can. I'm like, let's go, right? So I'm in a big group, and I separate from the group to get a drink. And one of the guys from the group, he follows me to the bar to get a drink, right? He's like, what you getting?
This is a joke I need to
Rum
remember.
and Coke, bro. Nothing crazy. It's a rum and Coke. He's like, all right, bro, I got you. So he buys me a first drink. I'm thinking he's just being nice. He buys me a second drink. I'm thinking I'm funny. He buys me a third drink. And then I stop and I'm like, hold on. I start to think about all the times that I've bought drinks for women. The first one, that's like I'm getting your attention. It's like I slip it in, maybe that's like my like icebreaker, let me buy you a drink, boom. Second one, conversating. We've talked, maybe I know your favorite drink, maybe I made fun of it, I want to try it, so we get a second drink. By the third drink, somebody better be sucking some dick, because I'm a $50 investment at this point, okay? And it's past 12, so you're not a princess anymore. I'm sorry, Cinderella. That's not how this shit works. But that's all I got. Thank you so much. My name is Marcus Brown.
Horrible. Just, oh man. I'm going to have a good 10 minutes by the end of the year. Saying it right now. By the end of the year, I'm going to have a good, not clean. Well, I'm going to have a smooth 10-minute set, man. Ah, man. That one hurt. All right, let's get into some audio clips because we got a bunch here. Let's do 2 audio clips and we'll head up out of here. So you know what that means. New segment, man. Or different segment, not new segment. But this segment is called Who the Hell Leaves Voicemails? Because I thought that would sound cute. And kind of does, honestly. I like it. So.
Should have went with the other one. You know, actually, I was just telling some folks today about how I got the nickname Booty Dust. And if y'all, some of y'all don't know, but I like to eat butt. Just put that out there. And sometimes when you do things a lot, you know, there's high frequencies that you encountering things, you know, that happen. You know? So
I just realized I've reviewed this. I've reviewed this already, but the video version. Moving on. Let's do Mozzarella Mic. This is a mic that they do Wednesdays, hosted by Arma and Angel. Shout out to those two. They've got a lot of mics going on. I need to go out to more of them. I just haven't had the time for real.
And then we gotta go.
How we doing? I was trying to check. Oh my God. This is my first time I've actually been here because I'm suspended from my job currently. I thought it was gonna be a really bad comp. Like sometimes you go to a few sets, you bomb, and then like you just think you're fucking shit. And then I got called into HR for a joke, and I was like, oh, I'm funny. I'm good. It wasn't a bad joke. I went in and they're like, hey, just want to talk to you real quick about a joke you made. Because we talked to some of the other employees and they say you're something of a comedian. And I was like, no. Which joke are we talking about? Like, there's a lot of things. Like, I have jokes about supporting a market for breast milk. I got jokes about booty up. Like, I'm like, what? I can't come in here and say, yeah, I'm a comedian. So, like, no, I can't do that. So I denied it 3 times. Peter. I was like, no. Like, you gotta tell me what I'm in here for, right?
I got it right this time. I said Peter, and somebody laughed. I think this was before. Yeah, this was June. This is before that. So I messed it up. I messed the joke up later. How's that work for a bigger mic?
It was for a Batman joke, and I didn't even call it fat. It was a company lunch. You know, they had the shitty ass beans and ribs from wherever they get. Like, I'm pretty sure they're microwave, almost so. But I see a detailer. I work at a car dealership, so we got detailers in the car. Detailer. I'm friends with him. I see him grab a bag of chips at the start of the meeting. I'm like, all right, cool. Halfway through the meeting, I see him grab another bag of chips. I said, okay, all right, I'm not gonna say something. This, it's funny in my head.
He's a bigger dude. He's not fat, he's just a bigger body dude. He gets a third bag of chips. And all I say to him, I just walk past him, I say, hey, you think you really need those? And I just walk away. Now clearly, you can't make those jokes at work. I'm just letting y'all know. You can't say those things at work. Or someone named Mia would be on a faceless Microsoft Teams call with you, asking if you're a comedian. Okay? Just letting y'all know that. Can't do that. Who are your really trusted, like, fellas, sorry, you're not involved in this joke today. Who fellas in here, who trusts?
I don't know who it was, but I definitely said it towards a woman. It might have been Armor, because I think she moved towards the back for a second, but I was like, you're not involved in this joke currently, sorry, but...
Do you really trust your dick? How good it is? You don't, God, okay. Who trusts your dick? Niggas in the back, come on. You trust your dick? You got good dick? Hard? You know what I'm saying? It's Pride Month, I can ask that. It's okay. I can get away with asking, that's good. Okay, because we all hate wearing condoms, we hate condoms. We put it on respectfully for the woman. Alright, there's no benefit to us to wearing it, right? I developed a method to get around that, which is you buy your condom small, okay? You trust your dick. You trust like 60% that your dick is good, okay? You give it 60% of the dick, 65, right? Just start feeling it. Once you give it that 70, that condom go pop, right? And as a respectful young man, you go back out, you go, whoa, we can't do this, I'm sorry, you gotta stop, the condom broke. If your dick good enough, you gonna look back and be like, boy, why are you playing? Come on, please. And then you start acting surprised and you're playing this, shit, this is my life? Really? Last thing I want to leave with women. Y'all gotta stop hooking up like you're buying cars off Facebook Marketplace, okay? Y'all gotta know that, like you ever hook up with a girl in, like off Tinder? And it's like, fuck you, you're not gonna get college here.
I asked that, so there was a bunch of students in front. I asked, I was like, "You ever hooked up with a girl off Tinder?" He was like, "No." He was like, I was like, "All right, my fault."
And it's like, fuck you, you're not gonna get college here at all. Jesus Christ. You hook up with a girl you know for 4 or 5 hours, and it's like, bitch, I don't even drink water. Like, why do you let me inside your phone? Anyways, I'm just thinking here. Anyways, give it up for your amazing host.
I said amazing hostess because there's two of them. Honestly, these audio clips, I definitely need to get a mic. I'm definitely going to invest in getting a mic so these audio clips, because I just know this isn't going to be good content to post. So I'm actually going to leave it at that. That's going to be the last audio one we do. I just wanted to prove to y'all I make people laugh. That's all. I wanted to prove that today. So before we get up out of here, we're going to end on a little discussion piece. We're not going to do Mr. Quotable today. Instead, because, we got a lot of hats around here. We wear a lot of hats, or we use a lot of hats. So I'm going to take a piss real quick, and then we're going to finish with y'all's favorite subject. I can't talk today. Segment, What's Ruminating. Let me go piss, and I'll be right back. How are you doing, all you cucks and bucks? Business Brown here. I know I'm supposed to be Business Brown, but I'm just keep wearing things you should never wear to a job interview until the other Marcus, the other Brown pays me, okay? So we're gonna keep wearing this vest, I guess, for whatever reason. I don't know, I just threw this on, and we're gonna keep wearing awesome hats, like this one that my friend Nashaya made for me. Shout out to her, because she makes a bunch of hats, bucket hats, she literally has such a long list of hats. I can't remember how many hats she makes, but I'll leave her Instagram down below so you can check her out. She also has an open mic fourth Saturday of every month called Sounds and Words. I'll definitely leave the poster here because I'm going to forget the date and time. I believe it starts at 6:30, but it's also colored people time, so probably about 7. But you better get there at 6:30 or you're going to miss out on the snacks and drinks and and whatnot. But definitely check it out. If you do poetry, if you just are a musician, if you rap, if you tap dance, if you do comedy. Yes, I said tap dance. If you tap dance, you can come tap dance. We don't care. Do anything you want. Just don't hurt nobody. Because then we'll jump you, and then that's going to be... we're not going to get into that. But pop out. Awesome event.
the other business that we have to deal with is Amway. Because it's helping me, helping you, help me. We're both helping each other because I'm helping you save money and I'm helping you put products that are good on and in your body. And then guess what? I'm also saving money. It's a win-win here, you know? But we still have the season, the products of the season deal going on right now, which is if you get the laundry detergent from the My Shop that I will leave the link in the description for, you can also get the fabric softener for free. Key things about this is one, they are fully plant-based. That is correct. If there's allergies around plants that you need to look into them. I don't know, but I know people who are vegan because of, you know, allergy reasons. You don't gotta worry about these products. There's no animal components in them. Another thing is they're long lasting. This one, I'm pretty sure I bought this, I think the end of January, like early February, and I still have it. 6 months into the year. We're doing great. Fabric softener, I've had to buy 2, but again, still, if you're just doing a capful, that's enough for a load. And another point I want to make is that 70% of Amway's manufacturing is done in states, and I know, unfortunately, with the state of the world, we've been having a lot of trade restrictions. Well, you shop with Amway, you don't have to worry about price hikes or anything like that. So again, press the My Shop link in the description. You can send an email. I'll leave a screenshot of what the email icon looks like to help some of y'all. I'll leave it at that. Just shoot an email. It's super free and super easy to sign up, and I want y'all to have access to these deals as much as possible. So definitely get on that. The other 2 announcements we have is we have a show coming up at the end of this month, July 31st, called Tickle Your Pickle. Hey, I didn't make the name, but it's funny, and I love the name too. And I'm super appreciative to Sonia Tall World and Kendra No Nickname and Way Up Comedy for giving me the chance to be a part of their show and perform. You can Cash App or you can get your tickets with the link in the description below. The other show we got is with Yoshi. Again, shout out to Yoshi. He had me on the Goofy Palooza show last month. Oh, what's this cool cup you have? I got this from the Goofy Palooza show. Oh, you didn't come to that? Don't trip. Don't even worry about it. We got another show. It's going to be the Final Fantasy night. We're going to have games. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have, you know, 420 friendly event. Again, it's at Atlantucky. I'll leave the flyer here just like everything else because I'm bad with dates and times. But that one will be August 2nd, starting at 9 and ending at 2, I believe. So yeah, get your tickets. Link will also be in the description for that. And I think that's all I got for you. I think I'm good with this business shit. Am I not? Oh, I gosh, goddamn. Let's get back to the podcast. Anyways, I'll catch you later. And we're back with another installment of What's Ruminating. You see, I did that seamless. Y'all didn't even notice I went to go pee, went to go tinkle, went to relieve myself in this cup. Saw how it was clear. That's how hydrated I am. Y'all ain't as hydrated as I am. I know y'all ain't. Alright. So, you know what it is. Here on What's Ruminating, I take some ideas that I'm either working on, ideas that I've written, or ideas that I've actually already done on stage. And we're just going to talk about them, try to make more legs of a joke, try to come up with a punchline. Just a lot of these ideas are just completely disgustingly unfunny, or, you know, they'll ruin any shot of a corporate job in the future. I mean, I'm sorry, they're gonna be funny, is what I meant to say. Sorry, they're funny. They're funny jokes. They're funny ideas. That's what I meant to say. So, we did about 3, 4. I guess we're doing the one that just fell out. So, shit. What we got here? Taxis money launder. That's all it is. That's a statement. I'm telling you right now. All right, so I live out in Kennesaw, and I have not noticed in Georgia, the state of Georgia, I love it because I live in Georgia. Out in Kennesaw, Marietta, I see the most amount of fucking taxis. And two things. One, who the fuck uses taxis anymore? Uber, Lyft, you know, your cousin, your uncle that you suck off for a ride, ladies. You know, there's ways for you to get around. Taxi? You're gonna trust a taxi? Y'all don't even carry cash anymore. Do taxis take it? What are they taking? Fucking the Amazon mark of the bees stamp you got in your hand? What are they doing? But two, I never see anybody in the taxis. I always only see the taxis parked. They obviously move because they see them parked in different places and they're never always just there. But I see them parked. I'm only saying, Trump, you want to do some good? Look into them niggas' taxes. Look into taxis. That's part of the beautiful bill. God, we have a horrible president right now, don't we, man? We gotta fix that shit. Listen. Register locally, vote locally, go to town hall meetings, meet with your local congressman. Not meet, you can't really meet them, but just message them, reach out to them. Just come on, guys. We gotta focus micro to macro. The role of the presidency only means as much if it's making change in your communities. It's only to make change in your communities if your senators, congressmen are voting on the bills that you want, which means you need to have the right congressmen, senators supporting you, representing you. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's for another episode. Anyways, let's see what we got here. 4B movement Trump. So this was a funny little thing that happened after Trump got elected for the second time. Was women started saying, we're not having sex with men anymore. Men voted him in. We're not gonna have sex with men anymore. And I just think it's so roundabout that it took a man to get women to stop being loose, stop being promiscuous. Your mother been telling you this your whole life. Don't be a hot pocket. Don't be out here fucking. And it took getting a bad president for y'all to stop fucking. You see how that works? You gotta inception them. You gotta get into their minds and believe that it's their idea. You can't tell them, hey, you can't be fucking out here frivolously. Oh, it's against feminism. You can't tell them that. You just gotta elect a sexist, misogynistic, racist felon for a president, and they'll stop fucking. They'll wait till marriage. I'm telling you. Let's do another one because these have not been funny. These have been more political. Who's writing these? Where's my script manager? Oh. Okay. All right, what we got here? What happens if a Make-A-Wish kid asks for pussy? I'd like to know. Are y'all gonna fuck that Make-A-Wish kid? Or are you gonna like lowball him and be like, look, we can give you at best a sex toy. We can give you a little pocket pussy. We can get you a sex doll, and you can use that, Mr. Leukemia. Like, just being for real. Just like if a Make-A-Wish kid, like how like, because if I'm 15 and I'm gonna make, like, how old can you stop being a Make-A-Wish kid? I guess we should ask that too. This is horrible. How old do you stop being a Make-A-Wish kid? Obviously, I think 18 too old. Once you're an adult, yeah. But like, if I'm 16 and I ain't had no cunny yet, y'all gonna help me out? Y'all gonna help me out? I'm just saying. I just wanna know. I wanna know. Just in case. Gotta educate the youth out here. I can't talk to that. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the Zen. I don't know if it's the piss water. I don't know what's going on with me today, man. I don't know if I'm Asian or Haitian, but I'd eat a dog. Can we, as Americans, can we just like have a bit more sensitivity for places in the world where they might not have good high levels of food security? We don't even have high levels of food security here. But like in countries where it is not as accessible, and street animals, wild animals, or dogs, cats, things that we would domesticate in America, are we really gonna be mad that they cook them? Like, I'm not even saying this from a racist perspective at all. I'm just saying for real. Like, Haiti's in the middle. Like, they were in the middle. I believe they're still in the middle of a civil war, basically. food security on that island is already not that good. Now you throw an awards in the mix. You got stray dogs lying around. I'm not saying that they do eat dogs or not. I'm just saying that whole, like, oh, bash them for that. That's so stupid if they do that. Because I would eat a dog. I would eat a dog. I have no restriction. The only restriction I have for things that I eat is shit and bugs. Only two things. I'll eat any animal. I'll eat any crustacean. I'll eat anything that flies. I don't care. So, just watch. If Trump stays in office, the economy keeps getting bad, we all gonna be eating dog. We all trust. Also, can we talk? Because there's another thing that's very big, and it's these little local like Asian spots. It'll be like Hong Kong something or like Asian Express. I'm not making this up. This is real. If you live in Georgia, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But they'll have like great deals on their plates, and it'll be like, we'll call them dollar scoops because it's either $1 or $1.50 per scoop on a plate. And I'm just saying, you're not making a profit off of scoops of chicken that is prepared, fried, seasoned, battered, and then the oil. I'm just saying, you're not making a profit off $1. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm just saying you're not making a profit off $1.50 chicken. But I'm gonna tell you, it tastes fucking good. I'll tell you that much. That MSG, that red 40. I want it right here. Rapid COVID testing. We wouldn't do this with pregnancy testing. So if y'all, I mean, I know y'all remember, but during COVID, we had the rapid testing, which was the stupidest thing ever. Because the rapid test, I believe, had like a 40 to 60. I know it's a really wide range, but I think like the really early ones were bad. But like the later ones during quarantine, like 45% wrong. Pregnancy tests are like 5% wrong. Imagine you just well, shit, I guess I should go see if I can get an abortion now because maybe this shit might be, like, that's crazy. Or plan B, or just, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now I gotta go to the doctor, go get an ultrasound because this test 45% might be wrong or right. That's crazy. That's crazy. We would never do that or anything else. I'm just throwing that out there because I'm not gonna say we handled COVID wrong, but I'm gonna say, in hindsight, probably rapid tests were pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, this has been a very lackadaisical episode of Marcus Astley Ruminations. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll try to get these out bi-weekly. If I do switch to the other format, I'll try to get these out weekly. And I just want y'all to see more of comedy. I just want y'all to see more spaces. I want y'all to see more rooms. I want y'all to see the progression of sets. I'm going to try to get better audio clips for sure. And I definitely want to go and get some older clips to look at going forward, just to save some of the newer stuff for when I'm better. I don't know. But yeah, be good, be great. Go out into the world, all you cucks and bucks. Go catch something. Don't give it to nobody. Just figure out you got it and then go to the doctor. You'll be all right. Just make just a story. I saw a video of this dude. He was just out. He was like, I'm going to buy a beer with only the change I find on the ground. Go do that. Go find a bunch of dimes, pennies, and quarters. Go buy a $1.50 beer, man. That's an adventure. That's a day. That's a day right there. You know? But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.